Congress shall make no law respecting the established religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to freely assemble and petition the government for a redress of their grievances. It's the First Amendment. It's all that matters.
Oh, when Ricky America throws his mighty shield. All those who chose to oppose his shield must shield. If he's like to a fight, and the duel is due, and the red and the white and the blue will come true when Ricky America throws his mighty shield. Folks, Castellano's excited tonight. Why? Because another big show? No, because the Avengers are breaking all box office records. All box office records. Marvel? Disney? Excuse me a second, like to drink a toast to you? A little great granny's diet ginger ale, my favorite. The Avengers. Captain America, the first Avenger. What are they doing? Breaking all records. Castellano, didn't you just say that? I'd like to say it again too. Breaking all records. Who they beat out? Harry, I got a pickle on my eye, Potter. Whoever watches that junk, you got to be insane. Harry Potter, this kid is gayer than Richard Simmons. You know, he's shown it in many ways. They were supposed to show it in the last Harry Potter movie, but the broomstick didn't fit. He swallowed it. Listen, Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio, this little queer, DiCaprio, oh, I'm really a tough guy. No, you're like that guy. The character you most resemble that you played is Gilbert Grape. Let me tell you a little something there, folks. Castellano, why are you saying all this kind of stuff? What are you saying? I'm saying it's a real all-American movie. Captain America. Is the Avengers? What do? Red, white, and blue. Patriotic. Stuck to the script. Why is it breaking all box office scripts? Movie's good. A lot of action. Funny. And Michael Moore's not in it. A little goof. Matt Damon is in it. We had Ben Affleck playing Daredevil.
John Travolta is in it.
Yeah, Travolta isn't playing. Hey, they're Marvel Comics. I just praised them. They're going to come out with again. They're going to do a new gay superhero. I think his name is Captain Edwin J. No, Edwin's not. He's not like that. Twinkle Toes. No, but anyway, Marvel's coming out with a gay superhero.
What does he do?
I didn't do anything else. Let's see. They had a girl Robin. They killed off the Human Torch. Folks, what is Tim Burton directing every movie? Dark Shadows. Well, it was fair. The producer said he used to like the TV show, but fair from the first day said it was pretty good. The fair must not have been that good. Listen, Tim Burton, go hide in your closet. Go paint your fingernails black or something, but you suck. The Batmans you did sucked. They could have been great and suck, except your darker version. I want the Dark Knight to be dark because it goes out at night and kicks butt. I don't want the Dark Knight to be, because you got gothic sets, and you got evil, and you got, The Nightmare Before Christmas. I want to see a kid's movie that my kid could enjoy. I don't want my kid to have nightmares after he watches it, you evil insect. Getting back to the Avengers being number one, it beat a lot of good movies. Like I said, the Titanic, Kate, what's her name? Kate Winslet. She said, if she ever hears the song by Celine Dion from the Titanic again, she'll throw up. Well, that's the only thing good part of the movie, Celine Dion. Everything else that you and the Melvin all sitting there in the front of the thing, I wish you guys would have fell off or you would have been the first people to drop in the water. As a matter of fact, if Castellano was there in the Titanic, you know what I would have did? Folks, it's not politically correct, but you know what I would have did? How I would have survived instead of having her sitting in a little piece of wood or something like that and you froze to death in the water, the Faggio, whatever your name is. What I would have did is all those people with the life jackets that died, that fell off the boat and died, I would have clicked their life jackets together with the straps or the clips, put them all together, all the dead people, and Castellano would have laid on top of them like a raft. Castellano, what are you saying? Don't you care about that? No, I don't care. They're dead. I want to live. So, you got all these dead people floating around with life jackets on. And you're sitting there in the water waiting. I love you. Oh, you're the girl in my dreams. I just met you. Oh, I'm freezing to death here. Oh, I hope you survive. Oh, yeah. So you have the jewel in the Nile and all. Listen, if the water's freezing, would I want to do it under normal circumstances? No, but I want to live. Excuse me, sir. You're dead, ma'am. Thank you. I'd be making a raft out of the people, and I'd be floating on this. I'd set sail at Gilligan's Island. That's what a true person would do in that circumstance. If you don't like what I'm saying, folks, you're not a survivor. I am. Why am I happy about the Avengers? Because they beat out a true good action movie. Morality, yes, it's in there. Beating out Harry. Like I said, I got to pickle my iPodder. I don't know why. Who would go to see this crap? But you know what, folks? Bible time again. There's no such thing as good magic. There's good warlocks and bad warlocks. If you practice any kind of black magic or any kind of mystical arts, you're playing with the devil. You're playing with the devil. Yeah, I said it. Well, Castellano, but it's friendly. Oh, Harry Potter's a good boy. He's not a good boy. Why isn't he even praising God? No. Was he, oh, mumbo jumbo, abracadabra, stabra, hit me with your broomstick. Here, let me do my pose and show me a good time. Listen, you little queer, I'm glad you got beat out. I'm glad because I hate Harry Potter. I fell asleep. I was in between my 3-hour tour, 3-movie tour over at the Lowe's Webster when I was younger, and I happened to fall asleep in the Harry Potter movie, and I had nightmares just watching a couple minutes of it, and I'll never watch it again. Never. The Titanic. They shot a scene for $2 million in the lobby. We still never seen it. You know, maybe when they released a 3D copy and a 2D copy in July, we'll finally see the $2 million scene they did in the lobby of the hotel on the ship that was too violent to watch. It would have been the first thing I'd have been selling to try to make money. Well, it was one of the biggest money makers of all time, Castellano, until Avengers came along, folks. Now it's time for a commercial break. Avengers Assemble! Folks, we didn't have any doctors to blame this tragedy that happened 8-9 months ago. We didn't have any other people to blame on. And so this singer that I used to like self-destructed, Whitney Houston. She died in the bathtub. What happened? She must have slipped and fell. She fell underwater. Maybe somebody murdered her. Well, it doesn't look like it was a singer. No, what Whitney did is what Whitney did. Her, Bobby Brown, the drug life. They found all kinds of drugs in her system. So you want to name schools? Well, Whitney Houston, let's play her songs on night and day. Yeah, she had great songs. Castellano loved them. But role model, should you name a school after her? No. Autopsy comes back. All kinds of drugs. Business as usual, Miss Houston. You didn't change. Sorry, but you didn't. So let's drop the school and let's talk about a real icon, a real role model.
Change it to decade.
Change the decade, like the producer just said. Donna Summer. She's a role model. She wrote her own music. Great songs, great life. She promoted all kinds of good things and good things about the culture, about the country. Very charitable person. Very. Never had scandalous stuff in her career. And what happens? Donna Summers died. She had a couple big hits in the 80s and 90s and stuff like that. And Donna Summers died. No, let's honor people that deserve it. Donna Summers, Castellano was honoring you. I'm going to miss you. Even Castellano wasn't much of a dancer. I danced a couple of two-steps to you, to Donna Summers. 70s, 80s, and 90s icon. You're still an icon. What am I talking about? This Diet Ginger Ale's to you, Donna. Folks, one of Castellano's old favorites, not that I listen to music personally, but he used to be a role model. He still might be. Justin Bieber. Chasing a paparazzi, all 140 pounds of him. Paparazzi feared for his life.
Oh.
Trying to sue Mr. Bieber right now. So, we don't know what we think about it. We'll wait till we got more information, but you know what? Brings us to another case, Will Smith. Just recently, Mr. Smith was in Europe promoting one of his Men in Black 3 and giving a good interview, and a guy went and kissed him on the lips. Mr. Smith said, "Hey, do it again, I'll slug you." Mr. Smith, what are you doing? You're a big celebrity. Yeah, you're right. Well, I just said the same thing. So, I'm behind you all the way, buddy. I may have criticized you when you came to tears when President Obama, because your life was so bent on racism that you grew up in a rich family and stuff like that. But you had to put up. You cried tears of joy because a black man, half white, became president. But Mr. Smith, Castellano calls it right down the middle. You're in Europe. I saw the footage. You were being very courteous, very polite. And the photographer went to give you a hug, and then he went to kiss you on the lips, and you told him you'd slug him. You know what? You showed more composure than me, because Castellano might have gave him the old good night. So, let's talk about Castellano's always saying things, picking on people. Probably because it's in the news and it's current event type stuff. Do we have any good role models nowadays? Gary Sinise, Hollywood celebrity that one of the top guys, one of the best actors around. But what does he do? He's not like the usual suspects. This guy's done more for our troops in the United States than anybody else. He's been to Afghanistan, Iraq, singing, dancing, tap dancing, doing anything he can to help the troops. You know what? Not one time. You know what? You get a little publicity. You go to Afghanistan, wave a couple times, throw a couple kisses, and it'll make you look good, and it'll be a tax write-off. No. Mr. Sinise has been there time and again. So, Mr. Sinise, patriot. I think I could just say all kinds of good things. Just loser, Alec Baldwin. If I got to see another one of these goofy Capital One commercials, this is one of the biggest losers I ever seen. I hate every one of those commercials. Hey, I did a movie on that once. I played a pilot once. You're a goof. You're a fat, smelly pig. You want to beat up your daughter. Why? Because she acts like you. You goof. Capital One. Yeah, make sure you don't play your little cell phone or your computer games on the plane. Listen, you goof. You're a nobody. You're a liberal loser. I hate your commercials. Only other commercials I hate more is probably the Geico commercials. The goofy guy with his hair slicked back on. Hi, I'm Allstate. You try to act like a detective from Dragnet. You suck. You bore me to death. Just like that fat, smelly pig from the car commercials. It's huge, Roger. Look, I have my stomach stapled. I'm skinny now. Hey, Caroline. Caroline, you're an average looking girl at best.
At best.
standing next to Haystacks Muldoon, okay? You look like you're pretty good, but you think you're a big star? You're not. It's huge, Rochester? Well, it sounded good maybe the first 6 months or something, but I'm sick of your commercials. When you went, we're not going to say it's huge for a whole month, I was happy. I didn't speed so fast through the commercials, but then all of a sudden I got this, hey, Caroline, what? Caroline, what? Caroline, what? Caroline, what? You're not even funny. Listen, go eat a pot roast. Why don't you go to the White House and hang out with the Obamas? You're probably a liberal. Go hang out with them. Have a pig knuckle sandwich or something like that, and pop a couple of the staples in your stomach, because your commercials suck too. I hate them. Who else do I hate? Commercials, I mean. But Castellano, think for a second that I really despise, that I can't really watch those baby commercials. I love babies, but when I see the lips go like this, hi, and they move like I got Mortimer Snerd on my lap, moving the strings, and I'm mouthing the words out of the side of my mouth. They suck. They suck. They're really, 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 really terrible. Now, if it looked like the baby was really talking or tap dancing or something like that, it'd be good, because just because you say clever things and the lip moves a half a lip, the baby commercials suck. And then I got to see this other goof comedian. I don't know if they're Capital One things. Well, who doesn't like 50% cash back? And the baby throws cereal. Oh, I guess you don't. Listen, you goof, you're not funny either. Look, nobody watches. If you watch The Office with this other Melvin that played in the Get Smart movie, not funny. The only people that watch it are the people that listen to laugh tracks, and they laugh because they hear the laugh track. Just like, who's that guy that I despise there that is on the Riley show sometimes? I know what'll help me remember. What am I doing? Great Granny? Me and the producer are going to go to the Outback in a couple minutes. I hope he pays. Let me finish this up. Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart. I'm going to show you how funny you are. Not very. This isn't the 60s or even the 70s. You got a laugh track on your show. On your show. So, morons going. That's right. That's the only losers you got. Occupiers. Oh boy. Light a little incense. They haven't bathed in days. I don't want to work. My parents make a lot of money, but I don't want to work at McDonald's unless they pay $15 an hour. Listen, you goofs. Jon Stewart, if you were funny, you would need a laugh track. You occupiers.
They need a laugh track.
Work. Listen, you losers. If you want to make it to the top, take the crap jobs and do a good job with it. Be successful, then go on to another job. Don't just wait and think something's going to be handed to you, because that's how America works. It's a land of liberty, okay? You want something, you work for it. They don't just hand it out to you. It's why this country's in the trouble we're in is because the liberal-minded people, you know what? Everybody deserves a house. Everybody can get a house. If you want a house, you sacrifice it. Why should I return my pop bottles and my beer bottles, whatever I drink, okay, to save money? Why should I use coupons? Why should I go order a value meal instead of having lobster or steak? Okay? Why should I work overtime? Because I want to get a house. But why should you? I deserve it. Everybody deserves a house. No, you don't. Work hard for it. This is America. You want a house, make some sacrifices. You want to be one of the Dewey brothers, and maybe I won't do Dewey brothers on Friday and Saturday night. I'll just stick to Friday night. Cut back a little bit and save. This is America. You don't deserve anything. You know what you deserve? You want to pay your taxes? You want to work? If you're unable to work, I'll help out. I have no problem with it. But if you're able to work, okay? You want somebody to just give you things? No. You want to drive on the roads? You want the police to protect you, the fire department to come and help you? Earn your keep. Do something. Do something with your life. Don't just sit there and think, gimme, 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 gimme. Well, I should get this and I should get it. Look at the way I like it, the way it was in the old days. If somebody was valuable, and the way it is in sports nowadays, but the way in the old days was, if somebody worked hard, they got a promotion. They got the promotion. They didn't go, well, I'm going to give this guy a promotion. He's the hardest work I've ever had. But if I give him a promotion, I got to give him a promotion because he's been there the same amount of time. Ridiculous. That's why people aren't getting paid big salaries. You know what? Everybody doesn't deserve the same salary. I don't care if you're black, white, green, Hispanic, Asian. The best shall get it in sports. Let's use sports for advantage. LeBron James makes all kinds of crazy money. And we got guys that just make the roster, like Lynn from New York. All of a sudden he's making some good money because he played well. Otherwise, getting bogus money, getting enough just to stand by there ready to cut him. Okay? But do they say, well, Lynn's a rookie, and I don't pay attention much, and he's a rookie, or they should make it. No. The best get paid the best. So that's how it is. I don't know anybody that would pay anybody. Okay? Well, he's one of the greatest basketball players in the world, but you know what? He's black. I'm going to give him $50,000. And hey, that white guy's half as good. I'm going to give him $100,000. It doesn't work that way because you don't get to keep the best players. You want to keep the best players? You pay top buck. You pay for talent. You want to bring people in the stands. They want to see LeBron James. They want to see Kobe Bryant. They want to see the top players. They don't want to see Christian Laettner. They want to see the best. Okay? So I don't want to hear this crap. Equal pay, equal. No. Let's start paying people what they deserve. Let's start paying teachers. I keep on using the word teachers because teachers aren't like they used to be. I understand there's some dangerous situations where teachers are working, some dangerous schools that they're working in. I'd be afraid to ask to be transferred out of there or suck it up or ask for hazard pay or whatever. But for the most part, they do what they do to get by, or they just pass the student to keep their ratings up. I want teachers to teach the kid. I want teachers to believe in the kids, give them incentive. If their parents aren't home and doing it, teachers, do the best job you can. I'm not saying you have to save every student, but save as many as you can. When you're getting paid $40 million and you get paid that money no matter what, then do the reverse dunk and the backflip and whatever you want to do. But until you make it, play it cautious, play it hard, play it right. Play it the American way. You're watching the Rick Castellano Show. Tune in 7 days a week, 7 big days a week, 2 times a night.